Hi everyone. I've called this a creative moment, and I just, yeah, are you a creative person? Are you able to maybe do you sew, do you knit, do you maybe bake? Are you very creative with your cooking? Maybe decorating, you maybe paint. I myself make lovely little angels jewellery, and usually when I get an order in, I just wait to usually I get I've got quite a lot made in advance. These this is just a wee idea of one of them. Do all different designs, but I usually wait till I've got an order in, and then I just get my table set up. I've got lots of different beads and different little wings and wee halos and all different little wee gift bags to put them in. And when I start doing it, I can actually work there for hours and probably weeks at an end and hardly lift my head because I get so carried away, and I just let the creative ideas just flow. I just do it in the moment. So there's no really, I don't really stop and think. It's all with my heart. I'm working with my heart and the energy of my heart and with my angels when I'm making them. And I always notice when I'm being very creative, it actually it blocks, releases any blocks in that your sacral chakra. That's where your creativity is, and it brings in, it opens the doors to basically abundance, prosperity, and magic happening in and around your life. So if you're feeling yourself maybe a little bored, a little stuck, maybe feeling a wee bit lost, start to get creative, even if it's just sitting with a colouring book and colouring in. I love to do that. I've got many different colouring books, and I love to sit with all my different pencils and sit and colour them in. I've not done that for a wee while yet, recently, sorry. And I like to draw. I'm not very great at drawing, but I like to draw, and sometimes I'll paint. We've decorated the house, all different colours, and that was just a huge expansion of our energy, and it created space for other things to come. So really tap into creativity. I would have said probably if somebody had asked me many years ago, was I creative, and I'd have said no, but I actually got I can't remember the mark I got, but it was actually for art and design. I just done one of the modules that I done when I was at college, which was most, and it was just really a lot of abstract painting and bringing things together and design. And I would have said probably if you'd asked me years ago, no, I wasn't creative, but I could actually make things out of nothing. If you gave me a few objects or a few things and says, could you make whatever, like a fairy house, or could you, I'm really good in the garden. If I plant seeds, I would just basically stand with them, have a wee look at my garden, and I'd just say, put them there, and there. And then when the seeds come up and they flower, you'd actually thought I'd took long and hard and designed it all. I've been one of these people that took hours sorting all this out, because when it all comes together, you've maybe get the red poppies this way, you've got the gladioli, you've got the sunflowers, you've got all the little small flowers all around, and it all just seems to just come together, and I'm never ceased to be amazed. And a lot of the flowers and the plants really thrive in my garden because I put a lot of love and attention into it. So what I would say, anything that you're doing in your life, if you're looking for a little bit of ideas or inspiration, then just tap into the love, the passion you have for it, and just see that flourishing and flowing. And the more love and attention you give to that, it will expand. The children are very creative, and really for a young age, you should be letting them explore their creativity, because they never cease to amaze me what children can come up with. And I love it. And singing and chanting, I've not sang for a wee while. I'm going to get back into that. I might make actually a wee set of videos about the chanting, or talk you through it or sing you through it. And this is the card here. It's Messenger of Emotion. You can see that there. And this is from the Guardian Angel cards for Radley Valentine. And this is the double piece is actually delivering it looks like a letter, something important to this little girl sitting here. And she's opened her arms to receive, and she's been given this gift because she's basically aligned herself to all that is hers. Sometimes we hold ourselves back, and she's sitting behind a gold, it's like a gold seating area, but she's basically the gold's there, the gold's aligned into her auric field and in and around her. So she is aligned to everything that's hers, and it's about time. The angels are saying it's about time you reap the rewards that are in there and around you. And it's really, this is a gift brought from your departed loved ones, because they've got many over here in the other side of life here, or the higher side of life, that are here to be with you. And they're just saying, you've gave us a lot in your life, and you still continue to give, and we're wanting to give you back. And this is from your angels and your spirit team, and the animal kingdom as well, which reminds me, I've got beautiful cards that I sat with last night, and I'll need to bring them. They're down the stairs. I'll need to do some videos on them. They're amazing energy. And this message here on the card is the messenger of emotion. This is the beginning of a new emotional experience that could grow into something deeper. You may receive a message expressing feelings that you didn't even know were developing. A social invitation could soon be on its way to you. There's a person involved who's very gentle and loving, with only the kindest of intentions. It could be you, especially if you're artistic, shy, and sensitive. Oh, lovely. I think they're all really sensitive just now. Or if you are sensitive, you can feel that rising. I feel as if I just need to sit there 2 seconds and glimpse at somebody, and I've just overloaded with all this information. And sometimes it can feel a wee bit much. I'm really loving my conversations I'm having with the children I work with, any children I come in contact with. And I go a walk, I meet many children. I've got many children that I'm surrounded with in my family. I'm blessed to have nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews, and I'm just love to have their take in life and how they see life and how they are in life, and just basically just have conversations with them. How does that lift you up, lifts you so high, that you being around young people really help a lot. So if you're ever feeling a wee bit down in the dumps or anything like that, go around and spend some time with some young people. That'll surely cheer you up, because they just hit the spot. They get it to where it is, and they tell you like it is. And that's what I love about them. I love it because they keep it real, they keep us grounded, and they tell you the truth. And that's what I always like, the truth. So anyway, I'll leave that with you. Thank you very much. Go and be creative.